the official Robin Banks, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. You should hit that subscribe button because this channel is full of story times, tea, drama, mix-up, vlogs, and I'm a bitch from Brooklyn. Everybody loves a bitch from Brooklyn. Like, that's on period. This video is a story time about how I came out to my parents. Technically, I never really came out to my parents, but anyways, I did a Q&A video, 2 videos before this, and someone asked me how did I tell my parents I was bisexual, and I let y'all guys know that I didn't really get to tell my parents I was bisexual. Somebody outed me, and I asked you guys if y'all wanted to hear the story time, and a lot of you guys commented like, yes, we want this story time. This story is going to be very short. Before I get into the story, I'm just gonna say, if you didn't know, if you're new to my channel and you didn't know before, I am bisexual. I am currently dating a woman. Well, technically I'm saying it was complicated, but I'm dating a woman. I've dated women before. I'm not gay for play. I'm not bi-curious. I'm 100% sure I'm attracted to women. I've been in relationships with women and men, and so on and so forth. I don't prefer one over the other, none of that. If you have any negative comments, if you don't support bisexuality, if you think you're gonna comment to try to change my mind, or just don't, just save yourself a comment. You can click off this video. It's that simple. If this is not your cup of tea, I respect it. Just don't bring the negativity under my video because I'm not here for it. Anyways, so to be honest, like I said in my Q&A video, I never came out to anyone about being bisexual. I was outed by a family friend to my parents, and I also, it was never a secret to me. It was never a secret. My bisexuality was never a secret. I just never felt the need to sit my parents down and let them know I'm attracted to women and men. Also, growing up in my household, I was raised with both my parents. I lived in a Caribbean household, and I never felt like I would ever be comfortable enough to even sit my parents down and let them know that I was interested in women and men. So I never thought the conversation would come up, and I never felt the need to come out to them. So yes, I was outed, but I didn't feel violated or anything like that, because one, it wasn't a secret. It wasn't something that was eating at me that I felt the need to tell my family or anything like that. And two, the person who outed me, they did me a favor, because now my parents know. I ain't gotta tell them, nothing like that. So one thing, I'm kind of confused about the story time. I'm kind of confused about the storyline, because I do a lot of confusing in high school with middle school because it was so far along. I knew I was probably in my 8th grade year, or could be my 9th grade year when I was outed, but I'm not exactly sure when. Basically, if you didn't know from my other story times, I was heavy on Facebook. I was Facebook famous. People knew me in Brooklyn for being mixy, always in drama, always fighting. I changed my life, but always in drama, always on Facebook arguing, or for other negative reasons. So, and I did a lot of, I was always a social media personality, so I was heavy on Facebook, and I was one of those people when I was younger that gave the internet a play-by-play on my life. So at the time, I want to say I was in 8th grade, but I don't exactly remember. But I was dating a girl who's kind of popular today, but I was dating this girl, and we used to go, you know, do a little cute shit, tag each other back and forth in post. And I think people thought we was playing around, you know, people wasn't taking. I feel like when I was younger, boys, I'm not gonna say men, boys were ignorant to the fact that you were bisexual. So they just, sometimes even now, when you're bisexual, they automatically just associate that with you just being a freak that likes to kiss girls, or like gay for play. So I think a lot of people did not take me and this girl relationship serious. They just thought, oh, like we was playing around. Also, when, I don't know if people do this in other cities, or like, or if it was just when I was younger, when you was in high school, you would have a play wife, like, oh, you would call a girl your wife or like your girlfriend, but you would be playing around, really be straight. So I think people thought me and this girl relationship was like that, like a play relationship, because we used to be flirting with each other on Facebook, like tagging each other, saying we love you, da da da, like going through it. But people wasn't taking it serious because they did not understand bisexuality at the time. They never thought that that was a serious thing. They thought me and the girl was playing around. I'm talking really fast. They thought me and Shorty was playing around, but we was dead serious. I had feelings for her, she had feelings for me. We was linking up, we was kissing, she was coming to my school to pick me up and stuff like that. So one day we took a cuffing picture. I mean, before that we was taking cuffing pictures like regular holding hands, but like I said, people was thinking that it was like we was playing around, like that was my fake wife, but that was really my girl. That was my shorty. So me and shorty took a picture kissing. We took a cuffing picture, we was kissing. We took a few pictures, we was kissing. I think I had a whole album with the date with the heart. And somebody, a family friend, saw the picture or whatever, and then they showed their mom, and their mom started calling my mom. Now I was at home this day that, all right, I posted the picture or whatever. I came home from school, I was chilling in my room, and at the time the family friend's mother, or should I just say the family friend, because the mother's the family friend too, she was calling my house phone. So I answered the phone like, hey, hi. She was like, oh, let me speak to your mother. I'm not thinking nothing of it because she always called to speak to my mother anyway. So I gave the phone to my mother. And I hear my mom on the phone like, what? When? She posted that today? Huh? I'ma talk to her. Like, pretty much that type of conversation. Me still not thinking it's about me. I'm just thinking they having a regular conversation. Didn't think nothing of it. So my mom comes in my room and she's like, you posted a picture kissing a girl? I'm like, yeah. She like, you like girls or something? You like girls? Like, you like girls? And I was like, didn't say anything, because one, I was scared. She wasn't really being like super aggressive about it, but one, I was scared. Two, I was like, how did you even know I posted a picture? Not thinking it was a family friend anyway. And three, it just completely hit me off guard. I was never thinking that my mom was gonna come in my room and ask me something like that, or my mom was ever gonna ask me something like that, period. I was not thinking that at all. So I was just sitting there not saying nothing. And she was like, why are you posting that on the internet? You got people calling me saying you're posting that on the internet. And I was like, so she kept asking me, and then I wasn't saying nothing, and then the night passed or whatever, went to sleep, woke up. The next day, it was my mom and my father. I was getting ready for school. They was like in the common area, and my mom just said to my dad like, oh, you know she likes girls? And my dad didn't say nothing. He was just like, I guess he was taking her back. He was just like, so she kept pressing it like, oh, you're a lesbian, you're a lesbian. And I was like, I'm not a lesbian, I'm bisexual. Like, and it was just it was just an awkward silence. Oh, I forgot to mention that the family friend was telling my mom like on my status too, and because at the time when I posted the picture, people was commenting under it. They were saying, some were saying negative, and like I said, boys at the time, they just identifying bisexuality was with freakness. So boys kept commenting inappropriate stuff under me and my girlfriend's picture, like, oh, I want both of y'all, like threesome. It was not even like that. So I guess I made a public statement like, yes, I am bisexual. This is my girlfriend. This is not play. We are in a serious relationship. So the family friend told my mom all of that. Like, yeah, she's on Facebook saying that this is her girlfriend. They're kissing. It's a whole album with a date. So my mom was just like, why you had to tell the world that you like girls? And like I said, she wasn't really coming down on me with it. Like, she wasn't like, oh yeah, you're gay, don't come to my house. It wasn't like that. It was just, I still didn't, I think at the time my mom thought it was a phase or something. Like, she was taking it serious, but she really wasn't coming down how I thought she was coming down. But at the same time, she wasn't super accepting. It wasn't open arms, oh my god, if you're gay, it's okay, I love you the same. It was not that. She was still saying her little smart remarks about it, but at the same time, she wasn't bashing me or telling me like to cut it out or nothing like that. She was just like, why am I on Facebook with it? Like, that was her main concern. Like, why you have to tell Facebook that you are bisexual? So now fast forward, now it's like my mom clearly knows that I've been dating girls. I tell her about my relationships with my current, or I should say ex-girlfriend, my ex-girlfriends before that, but it's not something that we really like speak about, or it's like something open. It's like it's not a secret either. I can't explain it. It's weird. I just know that I come from a home with strict West Indian parents, and I think that somewhere deep in my parents, well, my dad, he's cool about it, he doesn't really care, but my mom, I think deep down in her head, she still thinks somewhat this is some type of phase. She listens to whatever I have to say about me dealing with a girl, whatever the case may be, but she's not like, oh my god, I love this for you, whatever makes you happy. But at the same time, she's not bashing me. I don't know if this makes sense, but yeah, like I said, it's not much story. I got outed, so this is the story about how someone snitched on me, I guess, or how I came out, or how I was outed, or my coming out story. I never really came out. I didn't feel the need to come out to my parents. I didn't think it was that serious. It's not that I didn't think it was serious. I just thought that you only had to come out when you were strictly gay. I don't know, maybe I sound ignorant. I didn't feel the need that I had to come out to anyone. I knew what I like. I knew what was making me happy. I wasn't looking for anyone's acceptance. I didn't feel the need to explain my love to anybody. And pretty much that's my story. Yes, I'm bisexual. I like girls, I like men, I like them equally. I don't prefer one over the other, nothing like that. And I'm not gay for play, I'm not gay for feelings. No man made me want to like girls, nothing like that. I've always been attracted to women. I've always caught feelings for women the same way I caught feelings for men. I hope that covers all your questions that I get in my DM and on YouTube. But yes, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you are bisexual. Comment down below, how did you come out to your family? Does anyone know you're bisexual? And do people mistake your bisexuality for a game or a joke? Do they think that it's a phase for you, that you're not serious, or am I the only person that deals with that? I feel like a lot of bisexual women don't get taken serious, but let me know in the comments below. If this is your first time watching me, thank you for watching. I have so many story times. I'm gonna try to put a link them up here. You should check them out and subscribe to me, because we're on the road to 10K, and after 10K it's 11K, after 11K is 15K, 20K, and it's only up from there. Period. Period.